it's officially day 7 of trench mode, and if I look like shit, it's because I feel like shit. There's so much stuff going on right now, particularly with what's putting the cherry on top of all of the business stuff and fighting stuff that's going on at the moment. What's putting the cherry on top of that is that I'm getting sick, and I'm having girl problems, which is just so incredibly annoying, because this girl hasn't been a problem until the last 2 days. Anyway, guys, I'll get to the trench mode stuff beforehand, and then I'll just kind of tell you guys about how I'm going about this situation with this girl problem, because it might give you guys a bit of a perspective, because I think it's quite an important thing that's happening at the current time, and at the current stage I'm at with business and fighting. I think it's quite important to mention the fact that it's quite important to address this issue that I'm having with this chick, which isn't really an issue, but it's just a tough decision that I think I'm going to have to make, because it's just not working at the moment. Anyway, so today I got 0 new outreaches sent. However, I think I did close to 250 follow-ups today. I think it was like 200, it was 240 something, because there was a couple of conversations that were positive, a couple of conversations that were negative, and then like 2 or 3 email addresses that weren't valid anymore. Anyway, so those conversations weren't in the pipeline. It was 240 something follow-ups that I sent, and got a couple of responses from that. I think Thursday is going to be quite a big day for sales calls and stuff, because I'm going to meet Hans, the roofing guy. I'm going to meet him, so that'll be really cool. That's going to be big, because I'm going to meet a bunch of new people. Anyway, but I'm going to keep this video quite short, because I'm so tired right now. It's like 12:30. So, no, I think it's like 1 o'clock now. And I'm just so tired and so drained. Basically, I'll tell you about this. I'll tell you about what's going on with this girl situation and why it's important that I mention it. Because at the moment, like, I've been talking to this chick for about 3 months, and I use this word reluctantly, and I do not use this word loosely. I'm being serious when I say this. She is the closest girl that I've met to perfect for my standards. And just in terms of like maintenance required, for just maintenance required. She's just she's almost perfect. Anyway, like, and what the problem is here is, 1, we're not dating yet. 2, we're both very interested in each other, I thought. And 3, she calls and texts me all day, every single day, and has since I started talking to her like 3 months ago. She like called me like 4 or 5 times a day, texted me all day, every day. Every time I answer the phone, she was super excited to talk to me, like perfect. Like, she was obsessed with me. And then I've never had this happen with a girl before. Like, I've never had this happen before, where she's just been super obsessed with me. And then, we're just chilling on Sunday. I was with her, and we were just driving around all night. We're just cruising, just enjoying each other's company. Night ended on a really good note. Everything was going good. That was Sunday. Today's obviously Tuesday. Like, Sunday just gone, and for the last 2 days, she hasn't texted me once. I texted her yesterday, being Monday. I texted her yesterday, and she responded warmly. Like, there was no problem with the response. But the conversation didn't last long at all. And then she hasn't called me, it's completely out of the ordinary. Like, she usually called me like 3 or 4 times if I didn't pick up. And she's just completely hasn't texted me all day today, hasn't called me all day today. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's going on. But the truth is, and why I'm mentioning this situation in the first place, and what makes this situation difficult, is the fact that I've got too much shit going on. Like, I've got too much new stuff happening with business. Like, I've got all these people, I've got like 4 or 5 people that are open to the idea of talking, which means I've probably got like, I'm probably going to fucking green all those shots. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably going to green all those shots, and I'm going to have 4 or 5 starter clients next week. So like, I've got the business stuff, and then I've got national championships for fighting. I've got the national championships, which is it's a 3-day tournament. I've got that coming up in 3 weeks. So what I'm looking at right now is getting my business off the ground, which I need to do. And if I win national championships, which is 3 fights, 3 days, 3 days, 3 fights, that's not fucking easy. That's not easy. It's a tournament. If I can win that, then I'm MTA Australian national champion for my weight division. Like, these things are so important. And I'm not going to compromise it for a girl. She wasn't an inconvenience at all for the last 3 months. She has been nothing but a positive. She's been nothing but a positive, just like a breath of fresh air from the stress in my life. And I don't know why for the last 2 days she just hasn't contacted me at all. And quite frankly, it's just pissed me off because more than anything, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to text her, why aren't you texting me? Why aren't you calling me? I'm not going to text her that because that's just gay. And I'm not that type of person. I'm not doing that. What's pissing me off is the fact that I was just about to make up my mind whether I was just going to decide. After hanging out with her on Sunday, I was like, yeah, okay, she is so close to perfect. I'm gonna ask her out. But now, after these last 2 days, I'm not so sure. And quite frankly, I'm leaning more towards no because I don't know what's going on. And I don't have anything against her. Like, I really, really like this girl. Like, I really, really like this girl. And this whole topic right now is quite, like, it hurts. Like, I'll be honest, guys, it hurts that she hasn't texted me or called me because I don't know what's going on and I don't know why. And it really hurts. But I'm not compromising my goals and I'm not compromising the momentum that I have in fighting in business at the moment for a girl. I simply can't. As much as even saying that hurts because I like this girl so much. I really do. I haven't felt this way. Like, I haven't felt this way about a person since I was like 14. I don't have the bandwidth for it at the moment. I literally don't. And it's a really tough decision because I want to try and work it out, but firstly, I'm not going to text her, oh, why aren't you texting me? Why aren't you calling me? I'm not going to do that. And secondly, there's not much more to say. Like, there's not much more than that because we're not dating. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one, and the decision's tough to make, but I refuse to compromise the momentum that I've worked so hard for in the last week in regards to my business, and I refuse to compromise the momentum with my fighting via trying to fuck around and go back and forth and stress and worry why a girl's not texting me. I'm losing sleep over it at the moment. Like, I went to sleep so late. Like, I went to sleep late as when I saw her, and now I'm getting sick, and I went to sleep really late last night, and at the moment it's almost 1 o'clock. At the moment it's actually, at the moment it's 1:01. It's 1 in the morning, and like I'm losing sleep over this because anyway, guys, it's tough, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining because I know that I'll be a better person at the end of all of this. However, whichever way this situation goes, whether or not, I don't even know. It pisses me off even thinking about it. I genuinely, I don't feel disrespected, but I don't know what's going on. Like, she does not strike me as the type of girl to play games. Like, she's really straightforward. Like, she's just, like I say, guys, like, I have really high standards. I have really high standards for myself, and if I'm gonna commit to a girl, like, I've got plenty. I do not have a shortage of casual girls. Seriously, honestly, look in my eyes. I do not have a shortage of casual girls at all. I don't have a problem getting girls. But to commit to a girl at this stage in my life, she has to be close to perfect, and this girl is. And I told myself, I think I've seen enough. Let's give it a shot. What's the worst that happens? However, I don't know what this is about. And quite frankly, it's pissed me off because I'm an impatient person. I'm a very impatient person when it comes to making decisions. And right now, I made up my mind, but this completely contradicts my logic behind making the decision that I made. Anyway, so it's tough, but such is life. I know that by the end of all of this, I'll be a better person. I was going to say I'm not losing sleep over it, but I absolutely am, because it hurts and I'm really confused. But the business and the fighting is more important. So we'll see how things go tomorrow. If things continue tomorrow as they did today, it's done. It's done. Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this girl, but I guess it's not working. Anyway, I'm fine. Look at the trophies. I'm the champ. I'm the fucking champ. We're in the trenches. And I've been asking myself all day predominantly, what lesson is God trying to teach me at the moment? What lesson is he trying to teach me? Like, what does this mean? Like, what does this mean? Is this situation trying to show me how much I actually really do like this girl? Like, is God trying to show me how much I really do like this girl, and that if I am going to take her seriously, I need to be absolutely sure in my, like, I have to be sure in my decision that it's worth it? Because if that is, because like, I'm just looking at what I'm getting out of this situation, and at the moment I'm getting that, the longer I go without talking to her, the more I realize that I was really into this girl. Like, I didn't notice it until she was kind of pulled away, if that makes sense. Like, until I haven't spoken to her, I didn't really realize how much I actually liked her, and how much I would love seeing her calls come through. And every time I'd answer the phone, she was just so happy that I answered. She was so happy I picked up. I guess, like, that's like, if I analyze this situation and ask myself, what am I learning here? Like, what lesson am I learning in this hardship? Like, what is this situation teaching me at the moment? That's like the first thing in it, like, initially that comes up, is that I actually really do like this girl. And if I'm going to take her seriously, I need to be sure about it. And has definitely been proven to be true in this last 48 hours. And secondly is that I might have to make a really hard decision right now. Like, the last decision I had to make that was this hard was choosing to put my kitten down when he had a medical condition, and that was also really hard, because obviously I love the cat, but he was really sick, and 2 hours later, like, he was fine that morning, and then 2 hours later he was in the vet, and the vet's asking me, I was 17 at the time, the vet was asking me, make a decision. Do you want to keep him alive for another 2 months max, or do you want to just call it now and put him down? That was a decision I had to make, and I chose to put him down, and that really, really hurt, but it had to happen, really. So that's another thing I'm learning in this situation right now, is that I'm potentially, I'm open to making the really tough decision to not proceed with this girl. But I've got so much respect for her. Like, I really was into this girl. Like, I've got a lot of respect for her. Like, I wouldn't just keep her around just for the sake of it. She's not that type of girl. Like, she's really not. Not like I would with other girls. Like, other girls, they fail certain tests, and they're just a bit of fun. They're a night every now and then, and I don't take them seriously, and I don't really care. I don't care at all, really. Like, I don't care. But this girl I do care about, and it's hard to even consider it's just happened. Like, I guess I'm just in shock, really. I've never had this happen. I've never had a girl do this before, be so into me and then just disappear off the face of the earth. But it's not even like she is. Like, I had one conversation with her yesterday, and she was warm. Anyway, and then it just kind of, I don't even know. Anyway, that's the question I'm asking myself in this situation. And I thought it would be important to address this topic and document this topic and this current stage that I'm at, because it's such a pivotal point in my life where, here, let me flip this whiteboard and not put a hole in the wall. Oh, fuck, I almost put a hole in the wall. Oh, okay. Never mind, there's a whole fucking sales call script on the other side of this whiteboard. It's like this. It's like, fuck it, I'll just use it for space. We've got three different things going on at the moment. The blue is going to be business, the red's going to be the girl, and the black is going to be fighting. So if we look at the blue and the current trajectory we're on right now with the blue, I am going along like this. I've gone from nothing to a bit of motion. Nothing to a bit of motion. And I'm expecting it to go like this as long as I play my cards right. I'm expecting it to go like this because this is usually how momentum works. Going, little bit up, and then fucking you shoot up. That's how momentum works usually. Like, I was training hard for like a year, and then my coach was like, oh, it wasn't a year, it was about 6 months. And then my coach was like, bang, you want to fight? And I was like, sure, I'll have my first amateur fight. And then I proceeded to have an amateur fight for the next 5 months in a row. That was like this. It went like this. Oh, amateur fight. And then bang, it just fucking went straight up because I just kept doing it month after month. So business is like that at the moment. Business is like that. I'll put a B. B in the business realm. But we're about here. We're just before I'm expecting it to take off. We are right here. We're starting to get some momentum. We're moving up. Here is fighting. We'll put an F. At the moment, I have got my medals and my trophy. Anyway, I'm starting to make a name for myself in Victoria as an up-and-comer. And I've got these national championships coming up. If I can win that, that's a fucking MTA, Australian National Champion, is a good thing to have on your resume when it comes to fighting. That means you're good, right? 3 days in a row, 3 fights. That's a lot of experience. That means I'm going to go from 7 fights in total to 10 fights. That's a lot of experience. So fighting at the moment is going like this. I'm starting to shoot up. I've got some serious momentum in the F category. And then we got the G category. The girlfriend category. In the girlfriend category, what type of G is that? That is the ugliest G I've ever done in my life. Pro tip, if you want to remove whiteboard marker faster without it smudging, you blow it so it dries up. Anyway, we put a G for the girlfriend. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. It's pissing me off. We got a G for the girlfriend. And at this current stage, we've been talking for the last 3 months, and now it's reaching a climax. Right now, business is probably the slowest. Not the slowest, but it's the newest. It's the last 7 days, right? Today is day 7. Business is probably the one that's picking up the most at the moment. Fighting is kind of taking care of itself because I train every day, and that just kind of happens outside of work, outside of money and my free time. And then we got the girlfriend part, and that is starting to take off. But I don't know. But these two, I'm sorry, but these two are exponentially more important. I'm really, really falling for this girl, and I really, really like this girl. Like, guys, believe me when I say that. Like, I don't say this about chicks. Like, if you, like, people, like, I don't have any problems with girls, and I do not have a problem with cutting off a fun girl and never caring again. Like, I'm quite a cold person if I need to be. So for me to actually, like, this is the first time I've had feelings for a girl since I was like 14, and I've been with plenty of chicks since I was 14. You serious? I've been with plenty of chicks, still do at this current moment. But besides my one and only girlfriend that I've ever had, I've never felt like this towards a girl. Like, she is the closest thing to perfect I've ever. I'm sorry. As much as I'm starting to really like this girl, I don't want to say love. As much as I do like this girl, business and fighting is just more important. Like, they're just more important, and it hurts for me to say that. But as a man, my mission and me and my personal goals as a 19-year-old man, as a 19-year-old young man who's handsome, strong, and sexy, and charismatic, and funny, and kind of tall, but not really, as someone who's got the right tools to really do big things with business and fighting, I'm sorry, but the girl can... That's the most removable. Like, that is the most removable from this situation, and currently it's costing me sleep, which is making it harder to train and harder to operate business. Because I'm not sure, she's playing some stupid fucking games. I don't know why she's texting me. It's totally intentional. It's totally intentional that she hasn't texted me for the last 2 days, because every other day she would be texting and calling me all day, every day. So she's doing it on purpose, and I don't know why, and I'm quite frankly pissed off more than anything, in the sense that, like, what the fuck are you doing? She knows how much I've got going on, and I don't know what the fuck she thinks she's doing by not texting me, and clearly... Anyway, I don't have the bandwidth for it. I don't have the bandwidth, the tolerance, or the patience for it. Honestly, I don't. So she's the most removable from this situation, and tomorrow, if she's still on the same bullshit, I'll give her a call. I'll say, what's going on? And if it's anything along the lines... if she's still doing it by tomorrow, it's basically wraps. Like, it's basically wraps. There's no coming back from 3 days of no talking, just out of the blue. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. I don't know, possibly, I don't possibly know, unless she got, like, the wrong impression about something. Maybe, I don't know, she found some hair ties and stuff in my car from some other girls. But she didn't really care. She was just like, oh, do you know what she said before she got out of my car? It's okay. She said this. It's okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're a free man. For now. With a cheeky smile. And then she repeated herself. For now. Like, and then she doesn't text me for 2 days. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And, like, if I was to do this to a girl, like, guys, if you do this type of shit to girls, they want you more. But not me. I'm getting impatient and I'm getting pissed off. Like, it's taking up my fucking energy. Business and fighting are about to fucking skyrocket. Business and fighting are about to take off this year. If I can stay dedicated to the current, like, if I maintain the current momentum that I've already got right now, who knows what stage we'll be at by the end of the year. By the end of the year, who knows what stage we'll be at. But it's just such a disappointing and such an unfortunate decision that I think I'm going to have to make. Because I just refuse to compromise these two. I just won't, guys. And so that's why I'm documenting this in the first place anyway. Because this is, like, right now, I don't plan on fucking this momentum up. I don't plan on fucking it up. So right now is what seems to be the beginning of quite a large inflection point, and possibly the inflection point that really puts me on a super trajectory. A plane, I think it uses, like, it was some ridiculous amount of fuel. I think it was like 70% or something like that. A plane uses like 70% of its fuel just to take off. Just to take off. And then once it's in the air, it's just gliding, and it's a snowball effect, a flywheel effect. Right now, we have put so much effort into fighting, and so much effort in the last 7 days into business. We're starting to get off the ground, but we have spent so much energy to create this momentum. I do not plan on fucking it up. And I'm willing to sacrifice. And it hurts me so much to even, like, it hurts me so much to even say that. But if that's what it takes, if this is the sacrifice that needs to be made, this girl, like, if I have to sacrifice a relationship with her, then I will do that. I will do that, because I'm sorry, but my mission is more important. Plus, she likes me for who I am, and who I am is someone who's chasing these fucking goals, is someone who's dedicated to these two things. That she likes me because I am so dedicated to these things, and I will not be a person who compromises these two for her. I won't. I refuse. I refuse. I have put too much effort in. Anyway, guys, so this is a really hard decision that I think I'm gonna be forced to make. I wish it was another way. Like, I wish I could understand what's going on right now and just figure it out, because more than anything, that's the real thing that's, like, pissing me off, and the real thing that's causing me to grow impatient is the fact that I don't know what's going on. However, it's a bit too needy and a bit gay if I, within 24, 48 hours of texting, oh, why are you texting me? Why aren't you calling me? That's gay. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing all that shit. That's not me. However, if this stuff continues tomorrow, I'll call her and try and figure out what's going on, just for peace of mind to me. But if it's continued on by tomorrow, it's done. Anyway, guys. Reason why, again, why I've recorded this is because this is quite a hard decision that I think I'm going to have to make to capitalize on this inflection point. Yeah, I wish there was another way, but I don't think there is. So I thought it'd be valuable for you guys to see this. If you're watching this in 5 or 10 years when I'm rich and famous, then you will know the sacrifices that had to be made at the beginning of the inflection point, the most important part. Once the plane is off the ground, it's okay for us to, it's not okay, but if we slow down or if we fuck up, it's not as bad because we have momentum behind us. But right now, in this current stage that we're at, almost this inflection point, if sacrificing a relationship with her is what it takes, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to do it. Like, I wish there was another way. Like, I really do. I keep repeating myself because I really wish there was another way, but from what it looks like, there isn't. And quite frankly, my goals are more important. So anyway, guys, this has been quite a long tangent. I think it's really valuable though that you guys see this, because I feel like, to me personally, this is a make or break type of, like, this is a make or break decision / moment / day. But yeah, again, on top of all of this, I'm asking myself, like, what is God trying to teach me in this situation? Like, what lessons am I learning right now? And what lessons can I learn? Can I derive from this situation that's quite tough, but pain builds, and you learn the most from the most painful things. So I know that I'll be a better person by the end of all this. Anyway, guys, for now, I'm going to get some sleep because I'm sick. And right now, it's probably almost 1:30. Yep, it's 1:20. So I'm going to go to sleep, guys. I'll get this uploaded and I'll see you guys tomorrow.